It's not gonna happen. Just pendulum it. Very unhappy about that. Welcome back to Team O'Neill. I'm Wyatt. What we've got today is a 2022 Ford F450 dually diesel. Weighs about 8,000 pounds. It's got 475 horsepower, but more importantly, 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. It's built for luxury towing. It's really good at a lot of different things. It costs a little over 6 figures, but what we're here today to find out is, will it rally? All right, so this is gonna be fun. I mean, big giant freight train of a truck, F450 dually diesel, Super Duty King Ranch. Again, it's 8,000 pounds, give or take, of vehicle underneath me here. The tires, something to talk about because this vehicle is used a lot for towing. They're very heavy duty highway, load range, who knows what. They're meant for just towing cross country and not at all for doing this. Being a Super Duty pickup truck though, the good news is, pulled the 3 ABS fuses. We've got no ABS, we've got no stability, no traction control, everything is off and everything works great. The brake bias is actually pretty good. You know, when you get on the brakes, you've got pretty even braking front to rear, which is nice. And in 2-wheel drive, it's got the 10-speed transmission. So it does hunt a little, and there's not, you know, a great way to control that. But for what it is, it's sprung really stiffly, again for towing, but actually works out really well. I mean, you can get big old drift angles in this thing, and it doesn't feel scary, dangerous doing it like it does in, you know, a jacked up pickup truck or something really tall. You get a lot of body roll, it feels like you're gonna tip over, where this thing, it's heavy and it's stiff, and because of the dually, it's wide and it just feels planted. Going around clockwise, let it shift into the right gear, and then hopefully once we're where we want to be, that's the gear I want to be in, whatever gear that is. I think it's third. With this 10-speed, there's a lot to choose from. I mean, that's a lot of body roll. It does get a little bouncy because the spring rates are so heavy and the shocks can't quite control it all, but they're not meant for that. Let's do it again and see what we can get going. Not much else really to say. It's a giant rig, but it goes really good. It's got more than enough power to drift around all day long on gravel, especially with the kind of smooth rear tires on here. It's happy doing it. I mean, you're moving a lot of weight around, you got to do things nice and early and plan ahead, but it's pretty happy. Let's give it a shot on the slalom. So I just tried this skid pad in 4-wheel drive just to see what it was like, and it was terrible, and I don't want to do it again. I don't have it on camera. You might not be able to tell anyways, but essentially in 4-wheel drive, when you're turning and on the gas, the front axle hop is really bad. You can feel the front tires moving and clanking and clattering in the whole front drive line. The full front end is very unhappy. If you are steering and on the throttle and playing around and driving aggressively in 4-wheel drive, we're not gonna do it. So we're gonna run this thing in, you know, 2 high, which is really 4-wheel drive because it's a dually, so whatever. We're gonna run it in rear-wheel drive and have a good time with it. And that's gonna be just fine. And honestly, it's gonna be more fun. It's probably gonna look cooler on camera. And that's how it's gonna be. So let's give it another shot. So this thing, out on the slalom course, I've got no complaints at all. It's way easier than it should be. It feels like a big BMW, you know, yeah, it's all the same rules, slightly different physics, you know, but big deal. All the fundamentals are the same. It's all the same driving skills, still left foot braking, still just the principles of kind of rear wheel drive on gravel. It's just bigger, but really, who cares? As long as you got enough road, it's great. I guess one fear is just the massive length of it, you know, when we get out on the narrower roads, just because you've got things 35 feet long or whatever, you know, not hitting your rear bumper on stuff, that's going to be an issue perhaps. But other than that, it's not hard. Like, if you can do it in a small car, a few laps to get used to it, but you can do it in this. It's no big deal. You know, a little bouncy in the suspension department, little bit kind of hoppy over the bumps, like right there. Maybe you can hear that hopefully on the video, where there's, you know, we call them turtle bumps or acceleration bumps, washboard type bumps. This kind of makes them, I guess, because it's so light in the rear and the rear tires spin so easily. You get that in the back. Bringing it down, let's see, coming in here. Can we rotate on the brakes? Oh yeah, spectacular. Finish it with the throttle, lift and turn, counter steer. Yeah, it's easy to drive. And I'm not saying that to say that. Yeah, it's easy to drive. All right, nothing left to say about it. Let's just have a good time and see where it ends up at the end. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, now there we go. It's got a lot of gears, this 10-speed. Sometimes you get on it and nothing really happens, and then it grabs a gear and the world becomes a much, much happier place. I'm happy about that. Speed, speed, speed up this hill. I mean, we gotta do the pendulum. Throttle out. I'm not fast, but I'm very happy. Holy crap. Wow. Wow, that was, I'm gonna be pulling some of this seat out of my butt later. Through here, it's just the physics of it. So much fun. But when you really commit to something and throw it in there, there's not a lot of wiggle room at all. If it doesn't go well and you need to brake, you're not going to stop. Go, 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 go. I mean, nice slide. We're happy coming through the clearing. Brake hard, get it turned, up the hill, throttle. Once you're committed, that's the thing, once you're committed, you're committed. There we go, good. Wow, the cambers and the downhills just pull you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I was scared there. When this thing starts to understeer and just starts pushing towards the big maple tree, I'm not happy. Oh, the seat belt. I can't get to the parking brake release. Oh, damn you. Damn you. Unlock this seat belt for the second one. Come on. Come on, it's not gonna happen. Just pendulum it. I'm very unhappy about that. Go, 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 go. The seatbelt is locked up there. Now it releases. Okay, down the hill, find my stopwatch. That's 65, 70 miles an hour. Stop. All right, so the 2022 Ford F450 Super Duty Diesel King Ranch did it in 2:11.78, which makes it the slowest of all the summer vehicles. Again, we were only in two-wheel drive. We really did a number on the rear tires just getting around and doing what we did with it. But I don't think anybody really expected this to be the fastest rig out here. And it is quicker than really any of the cars in the wintertime, so that's cool. I will say I had a fun time doing it, and honestly, other than the rear tires, the truck loved it. And we had a great day and we had a lot of fun. So if you're into this kind of thing, give us the old thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. We're putting out stuff all the time. If you're into driving skills, you know, handbrake turns and pendulum turns and threshold braking and front wheel drive and all wheel drive and all that stuff, check out the Team O'Neill Rally School at teamo'neill.com. We run courses all year round up here in the woods of New Hampshire. Other than that, Be safe, have fun, and we'll catch you next time.